Okay, take two. Let's just pretend we didn't even look at One Piece, because apparently they don't like other people learning about the game that don't already own it, because that would totally just make sense in this era of everyone streaming everything. I don't even remember where I am in here, so let's just start new. I do have to say, this is what I remember of this, because I haven't played this in like a month or so. This is actually a really fun little demo. It still feels really rough, but it feels like a decent little proof of concept going on there. Like, you got enough systems in there that you can go, okay, I get what they're trying to say. Yo, Robo-Witch! But, yeah, you're just in time for the hiking trip, because road trip, everyone keeps saying that, but, you know, you aren't driving the car in this, so it just feels disingenuous. It feels like that's a lie to potential players of episode Duscae. Though I still love that the opening cutscene of this is just a bunch of boys scramble out of their tent, trying to wake up the gravelly voiced prince. Yeah, they patched in some new stuff, but I can't remember what the new stuff is. I think it's just tightening up of gameplay and making one of the those giant background dinosaur things fightable after you beat the demo. Oh, let's listen to some fantastic placeholder VO. I also just love it that apparently they're just go to bed in their leather shit. That can't possibly be comfortable, but you know, that's how you know they're hardcore. These anime boys go hard. Except him.
If only somebody hadn't wrecked the car. God, unbelievable.
Oh, I would hate to be that guy. Oh, come on, don't be that way. You know I didn't mean to do it.
Of course not. Sabotage is far beyond you.
Man, this is like my roommates trying to wake me up, just placing the noisy stuff closer.
It's futile. Rise and shine, princess.
Tremors. Now you did it.
Just call me Titan.
Morning there, buddy.
Eyes open.
And he's up.
Not technically up.
Not technically having our automobile repaired and heading to Corthus, then?
No turning back now, Your Highness. Gotta pay his enormousness a visit.
I do genuinely like how this
Wonder what it's like outside.
Kind of set up. Like, you do get a glimpse into what they're all like. So, considering that there's literally no story in this demo, you can at least get a feel for the characters as they are, well, when the demo was made. Not sure how much of this is going to be sticking around.
We're well short of the amount due, I'm afraid.
We need to think bigger, like behemoth big.
Hunting down its horns could get us the money, if it doesn't get us killed.
Wouldn't worry.
We're as good as dead without the car anyway.
Might already be a lost cause.
Hey, if Cindy says she can fix it, that's good enough for me.
And since she's gone to all the trouble of servicing it nearby, we need
I
only
also
concern
still
ourselves
do not
with
like
one
they
thing and
with
one thing alone.
Cindy instead of Sydney.
The money.
It's so obvious.
Simple enough. We hawk whatever we hunt till we come up with the cash, then fetch the car.
Also, I can't ever stop looking at Prompto's vest coattail thing and not think he has a schoolgirl skirt on. I don't know why. It's the plaid. It just looks. Of everyone, he seems the most try-hard of the designs. Oop. Oop.
Huh?
I'm sorry I've inflicted the schoolgirl skirt on you folks. Welcome to anime boy hell.
Knocked. What do you say we check this out?
What?
Nice.
I also love like their little generic voice clips for acknowledging things.
Yeah.
I also love that that there's a wanted poster for the behemoth. It's like, well, probably in the Final Fantasy universe, a behemoth is equivalent to like a brown bear in our life, so it's sort of like just putting up a wanted poster for
Hold
a
up
bear
a
that's
sec.
been a huge asshole for a while. Just feels really silly. And I'll probably run through the tutorial just to get brushed up on everything.
I'm going all out.
Just don't get too carried away.
Show when to talk.
You know, I still haven't played Xenoblade, and I honestly don't think I'll end up ever playing it just because it is stupidly expensive no matter where I look, and I don't feel like dropping $80 on a JRPG. Like, I've played a lot of them, and even if it's something that blows me away, I find I really don't have the patience for like more than one long-form JRPG. Oh shit, I forgot they added last second dodging.
Brilliant.
I also love that they kept him the nonchalant, just kind of stumble out of the way of the awful blows. Just turn into a ghost and just walk 2 feet to the left. Beat up your friend with swords.
Hands now.
I love the little directional combos because it kind of actually, like, I'm gonna gush about it again. It reminds me of Dark Cloud, where they had little variable combos depending on where you held the button. And it was different for like what you needed to do. Like if you're moving in, like it gave you fewer hits, but it made you move towards them really fast. And if like you're in the middle of attacking and like you go to like you like aim the directional stick back, you'll do like backflip away, but then move back in close. And it's like it doesn't ever really do anything outside of look different, but it just feels cool. I like it. And here's the runaway button. I love that there's a mechanic for just jump out of the way, and then you'll just restore health, and then you can just beat them up again.
Stay down.
Oh, they still have this kind of slowdown that happens with Tempest. And full thrust. I forgot I never used that for a reason. I love that you don't even have to call it the cover mechanic, you just call it the hide mechanic. But, you know, anything crouching behind is called, it just feels kind of, I don't know why it's hilarious to me. And, let's see here. And Dragoon Jump, because that never stops being hilarious in any Final Fantasy game where you can freely move. It's just hilarious seeing, like, everyone trying to smack around where you used to be. Also, I really like the pair. I really like that this is just kind of a simple action RPG that has like pseudo depth. Like, I imagine the real game will probably have more techniques and more magic, but I really like when games have the basic stuff just be super simple, just because it makes it easier to get into. And let's just be honest, JRPGs need all the help they can get with that nowadays. See if I can get full thrust again. Okay, that is hilarious. That literally almost did nothing. I love this dumb stupid game. Also, I love the idea of the tutorial part for rescuing your allies is because you beat your friend's ass too much in the middle of training. It's just too good. It's like, oh hey, we're gonna teach you how to beat up these monsters. And you just broke his leg. Can you help him out with that? That's just totally training too. Okay, and now... But yeah, if I remember correctly, those huge guys over there, one of those comes onto land, and then that's the new extra boss for the game.
What are we looking at? This creature is known as a saber tusk. It skewers prey with its tusks, extracting game from the safety and comfort of burrows.
I also really like the monster designs too. Like, they feel
That's a bit heartless.
Like fantastic,
Yeah,
but also more dangerous than the usual Final Fantasy stuff. And I just really like freaky shit sometimes.
Easy as they come. Gotcha! Hey, where'd you learn that one? No quarter! Gotcha!
Oh, yep, there we go. Now there's a feeling of them coming out of nowhere. Let's set up my weapons a bit more. Ravage. Vanquish. Okay, I think it's all set up alright. Let's switch to Wyvern Lance for... Let's switch it for this Y-handed. And the counter... Actually, let's switch the Partisan... The Avenger for Vanquish. Okay, now I think I got it all set up how I want.
Put it in the books.
I love the look of those things. Like, they look... Like, the body's alright and the face looks busy and it looks pretty great. Yeah, this gives me a lot of like, trying to get some of the old school designs into like the old like SNES sprites, like the freakier looking ones. Bring those into the 3D, and it's working out pretty well. Like, if I remember correctly, these guys are just literally lifted straight from the from FF5. And I'm just gonna beat up this guy. If I remember correctly, one of the things they added into the game here is the buddy strike you saw in the trailer where what's his name like picks you up and then goes up and just breaks their teeth or something. Can't remember what it is.
Stay strong, Noct. I owe you one.
Oh, let's get my buddy up.
I won't forget that.
Cheers.
And I missed him. And Drain Blade.
All right. Lifesaver. Up and at it.
Hey, how's it look over there?
I just saw the blades he throws, and they just looked like the most limp-wristed stuff. I'm not sure if it came through on stream, but they didn't look like they were thrown. It looked like he just sort of tossed them haphazardly, and they were just flying sideways through the air. Looking hilarious.
Onward.
Do you guys see what I see?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is this place?
Right. Here we are.
Sure.
Fucking incidental dialogue. Like, that is placeholder VO if you've ever heard it. It's literally just, okay. It's just the most inappropriate times. Okay. And I don't think I want to mess with these guys, because there is a billion of them and they will wreck me.
Stay sharp.
Okay, yeah, I think the, that one with the large horns, that's the one that you can do the party attack with. But he's pretty tough, so I'm not gonna mess with him right now. And we're getting dark, so
do you guys see
let's
what
just
I see?
get XP from seeing this. I love that apparently Prompto is just the super excited one who just notices all this shit out of nowhere. Like, sign! Steps! Another sign. It's just, everyone's just
This
like,
way.
yeah,
If the
Prompto, we
map's
get
saying
it.
to go off.
Okay, and tutorial for this, set destination, quest locations. Let's go to the one that's closest to the campsite, because it's about to get dark real quick.
The Imperial Army?
And there's the
here?
random
Looking for a
encounter I was
fight,
waiting
no
for.
doubt.
I still love that their fucking metal album description. Soulless Imperial cannon fodder programmed to rip out their own exploding hearts. Like, that feels like that's a line in some angsty poem. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it was.
Well, they found one.
Nope, and the camera is pointing up. Okay, there we go. Let's just beat up these guys real quick. And there's a rusted bit. There they are. And now I made the mistake. I made the biggest mistake. Everything is now attacking at once. It has all gone wrong.
Forget that.
Gotcha! You're on fire today!
No big deal.
Oh, tried to go in the garden or whatever that was going on. Dragon jump. And that did nothing. Rain blade. Oh, Ignis is busted up. Where is he at?
Thought we lost you for a second.
Yeah, things can get out hand real quick, but oh hey, they're not allies. I just noticed that they're now shooting at.
Get your act together.
They were attacking the wolves going on here. So at least that's kind of nice. Like I think, yeah, like it's just a three-way fight going on. Actually, four-way since that Guru was in here too. And Drain Blade. Drain Blade again. Oh, missed the parry. And got shown for my trouble. Ion Potion.
Just stay alive till I get there. Keep your head. Forget that.
Okay, he was just casually walking away.
Good as new.
Don't think I forgot about you, Doctor.
You were there. You like that?
Gotcha! Hangs now! Gotcha! Hangs
And
now!
also really
Gotcha!
like how everyone has their own kind of unique little animations going on.
Die on me.
Like Prompto's flailing around like a moron all the time is really good.
Want some?
Open! There's the one I wanted.
Get out!
Wonder if I'll ever get the hang of all this fighting.
Sure you will, if you live long enough.
I wouldn't count on that myself.
So, where are we staying tonight?
Okay, that was just brutal right there.
Here works.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to
Count
get
it
used to
is.
this. You're not. You're gonna die,
Highness.
Prompto. Sorry.
Have a look at this. Fascinating.
What?
And let's go hit the camping area.
A little rest might go a long way.
Oh, and we get stew. Nice.
It's
And let's just
bedtime.
rest.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I hope they do something interesting with the different enemy faction stuff going on. Well, not factions, just different enemies going on. Because that, I honestly never, I didn't remember that. I just know, I was just hilarious seeing the one Garuda just running over everything, the wolves just attacking everyone, and the Imperial Army guys just trying to smack away everything that was going on. And I also still like the little food stuff that they have going on there, where you make certain things and then you get certain buffs. Though I would like if they let you choose which buff it goes up. Oh! Oh, I didn't know that this was here too. Yeah, I don't think I played the when the patch first dropped, so this is all new to me here. So let's just go on a date with our beefy anime dude.
Let's hit it. Let's roll.
And of course the destination is all the way across the map. Thanks, Gladio. So yeah, I don't remember that stuff. I don't even remember that in the patch notes. I think they just sort of said that they were adding stuff and they didn't really give a good tell of what was new in there.
Over here.
Yeah.
Oh, what's Gladio yelling about? And what is that sign?
Knocked. Come here. Take a quick look.
I imagine if we had Ignis here, he'd tell us about stuff. Yeah, so far everyone likes to make fun of these fashionable anime boys heading out and doing stuff, but I actually kind of like a lot of the character design.
Stay sharp.
Like the only one I really don't enjoy too much is just Prompto, and that's just because he's just kind of busy. Like I don't know really how to describe it. He just doesn't really sit well with me. And did I just go the wrong way? Yep, I did. Okay. I think I just got mixed up because he did that whole look at this thing stuff, and now I got all kinds of lines. Okay, let's look at this map again. Okay, I'm just about to run directly into the middle of like. Yeah, there's one thing that now that I've seen this feature, I want them to change, is be a bit more dynamic and not have the tour location be on the other side of the map. Like, I figured that it'll probably be a more same distance in the main game itself, but right now it just feels kind of silly because now I honestly cannot fight anything if I want to have the daylight to get to that. Ugh. But but that actually is kind of interesting since it's
Hungry as hell.
oh, yep, our buffs, I think, are about to wear off, too. And I'm really hoping that they don't have me have to run back to the... Yeah, I don't know, it feels like they meant
Stay sharp.
for it to pop in like a different circumstance, but just kind of feels...
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Okay, why did the Garuda get in there too? Yeah, it feels like that they are just kind of trying stuff with this demo. Because, like, remember, like, the demo kind of came out,
Over
like,
here.
just out of nowhere. Just sort of just popped on everyone's... Just like, hey, we are just gonna get what we have throw it in a demo, and then we'll just give it out.
Gladio, this way.
Okay, and now we're on to the part of the demo that's really entertaining. I still love that they that there's people upset about the cars and like the modern society stuff.
Going this way.
Like all fantasy doesn't have to be like every fantasy thing doesn't have to be like weird anachronistic medieval stuff or super high tech that happens to only have swords. Like it seems really boring to see people get angry about. Oh, hey, this is the tutorial for the cross stuff. But yeah, see, it feels weird seeing people get angry about trying new things.
Hey! Want some? One time! Don't miss! How about this?
I like this stuff here.
Stay down! Hey, attaboy there, Knock. Down. One time! Don't miss! How about this? Damn it! Want some? Roll in together now. Gladio!
Okay, I think I'm getting a hang of this.
One time! Don't miss! How about this?
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I keep ending the cross combo early.
Where'd you learn that one, Knock?
Okay, I like this little system they got going on here.
Want some? All in together now. Gladio! Stay down.
Well, put it in the books.
Look at that grin. Like, it's not even really innovation either when it comes to, like, the setting stuff. It's just... I don't, like, yeah, there's still a lot of places to go with fantasy and stuff, but it feels weird just cutting off, like magic realism and, like, all that other stuff, like just because it doesn't fit like the idea of a fantasy, like you could like why not make the modern world more fantastic? Like that's entertaining, that's more appealing to me. And like the only times you ever really see it done is like Vampire the Masquerade stuff or like just magic stuff, and then everything else just has its own little spot away from the modern people.
Safe and sound.
Oh, eggs in a basket. That actually sounds really entertaining. But yeah, I love fantasy so much, and it's kind of weird. Oh, thank God Ignis mended our stuff. Prompto did literally nothing of note. Don't just ignore him. Prompto bumbled. I like this little stuff in here. Okay. Their new stuff is really good. I just like that fucking Gladio had the time to take a selfie while Noctis was fighting for his goddamn life.
It's time. Onward.
I am honestly really confident in this game. This is good stuff here. Let's see here. Let's set destination. I think we did or is that some new stuff? I can't remember. I hope they have an actual selfie button and not just the selfies are like the weird little achievements. Just because I love that apparently the new thing in games is to have selfies. Like I know Metal Gear Online is doing it. Like the new version of Wind Waker has selfies, and I think in GTA has selfies, and everything just has selfies now, and it's
no
great.
tracker, but I think it went that
way. It's everyone likes to make fun of millennials for that kind of stuff, but no, that stuff is great. Add more, like, our characters doing weird things that actual normal people do instead of just being video games. It just feels like a nice little thing that, like, it shouldn't make me feel like it's phenomenal.
Focus.
But it's just nice to see a video game character doing things.
Got to hear my plan. Give me the short version. Brilliance cannot.
I am not into wildlife. Follow the pet guy. Quit your crying. Time to put up or shut up. Wait!
Gotcha! Hands down!
I think that I got like 1 billion experience points from that tour, so I'm pretty sure I broke the leveling curve. And what the hell is that thing all the way over there for? Okay, let's see.
Gotcha! Shut up! Want some hands now?
I do like that one of this game's things is like actually interacting with your party members. Oh, come on.
Count on it.
You like that?
Time has come. Gotcha! Must say I'm amazed.
What can I say?
Okay, I really like that addition because it's an actual good addition to like what they have on here, because even if it's still kind of fun stuff, it is still really bare bones.
No use hanging around here.
Like fighting. So like having those little cross combos pop up when enemies fall down is really nice. Even if it is kind of a pain where they don't really give you a good indicator of where they pop up.
I believe that is what they call a clue.
Let's see here, and let's go to this one over here. Yeah, I just like any sort of like cross-party attacking system that is like, it doesn't even have to be like dynamic. Just having you actually cooperate with your team members outside of, oh, you press the thing on the menu and then they attack. It's kind of nice. It's like showing your party members interacting. It's like a personal favorite thing of mine because it actually makes it feel like they're a cohesive unit instead of just a bunch of idiots running around hoping that they get everything killed.
No big deal. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, one of my biggest things, I hope that, like, since they've made it pretty clear that these 4 are the 4 we're getting, we actually get some decent development and like decent interactions and like just have good party interaction stuff because like every Final Fantasy like that has your allies just come up and join up and then like, oh, we're now a good fighting force, just feels kind of forced because on a whole, there's always like at least 1 or 2 party members, like sometimes even more in like Final Fantasy VI's case where half the party is just sort of a one-note thing that kind of feels out of there. Like 10-2, like they did a pretty good job with the party in that one, but that was just purely because they only needed to really work on one new party member instead of building up the rest of the cast. Because like, even though it was a new Yuna, like there was only sort of variation on her story. And Riku was still pretty new. She had a new personality, but it was still pretty much Riku. So the only character they really needed to build up was Pain. They did a good job, but even then, they had her biggest story thing be an optional quest line, and that's just kind of... Yeah, I can't honestly say there's ever been a party in a Final Fantasy game that has felt universally strong. Like, everyone feels like they're doing a decent job. Especially, well, like, you could probably argue for the NES games, because everyone was just sort of a blank slate, and you just sort of made your own stuff, but when they went to having the stronger story stuff and having characters, it really feels they really fall into the trap of having the main character and the people who are directly with the main character be the ones who get like any sort of constant development. Because like Final Fantasy X,
Bet I know.
like it was like Tidus, Yuna, and Auron had all the development. Like you can say Lulu had some development going on, but it was so unimportant.
I hope it can't smell my fear.
And then Waka, you had his personal growth story, but they only ever brought it up to just to have someone be contrarian instead of have it be an actual character thing. And then Riku just ends up being an entire afterthought, a decent part of the game. Like, when she first joins up, she does have a good bit of story going on because you're going to the Albed's home. But after that, it's like everyone fades out except for Yuna, Tidus, and Orin. Like, it just feels weird that it's been years and years of JRPGs, and we still haven't figured out
Let's clean him up quick.
how to get all the cast good instead of, like, small portions. I would say if there's one thing I hope that they turn down in the full release is the amount of wandering encounters. Just because sometimes, like, there is no way for you to figure out if you're close to another thing while you're fighting.
Well, put it in the
And
books.
it just ends up being chaos just because you didn't have the luxury to look around, so now there's soldiers dropping down, and the wolves got angry, and then the Garudas decided to get angry at the wolves, and like I like chaotic gameplay, but I like when it's more controlled chaos where you can get a handle on it. Here, you just end up sort of flailing around until they thin out enough for you to fight things. Like, okay, we're on another random encounter. Like, that's kind of a big pain just because it makes it hard to move around. And when you don't have a source of transportation that negates random encounters, and you kind of have random encounters all over the place, it makes me want to tear my hair out.
Are you okay?
I could have sworn Dragon Jump was way better too.
You like that?
Gotcha! Hands down! Be gone! The Prince of Pain.
Yep.
Gotcha!
Okay, the Prince of Pain line, that's still like it's genuine. Okay. I love that. Oh, Ignis review room.
One last push should suffice to finish them off.
Let's get this over with. Onward.
Final Fantasy 15 episode Duscae is a demo for the currently in development Final Fantasy 15. Gameplay elements are subject to change. Ugh. Okay, just running into that thing perked me up a bit. Set destination. And I don't want to get the behemoth just yet. I think I'm gonna go get his other tracks, just because it's a really big experience bonus if you do. So let's head up here. I think we're heading to the Chocobo outpost.
What's going on?
There's something off.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore that for now.
There's only so far a man can walk.
Our Crown City upbringing didn't prepare us for this.
Pretend you're walking to the car.
Fucking city boy talk, it's hilarious. My feet hurt. Yeah, they added a good bit of stuff here. But yeah, let's go hit up the shop and get some items and sell some stuff.
Anybody else hear that?
It's a chocobo call.
And a happy one at that. You speak Chocobo. It's more of an intuition.
Also, I love Prompto's Chocobo fanboyism. It's actually really kind of adorable. Okay, where... Goblin crime spree. Now, where is that couple? There they are.
Shall we feed the birds again, dear?
Oh, yes. I love watching their little beaks peck at their greens and grains. We need to practice our chocobo riding if we're going to get any better.
Wouldn't a car be better, dear?
You silly. How could anything be better than spending time with a chocobo?
I tried some Gizal snacks, and you know what? They're surprisingly palatable.
I know! Someday I'll eat raw Gizal, just like a real chocobo.
Shall we feed the birds again, dear?
Oh, yes. I love watching their little beaks peck at their greens and grains.
That lady is legitimately worrying in a way. Yes, I'll eat raw animal food. This sounds like a good, decent idea.
What's that? Come around looking for a chocobo ride? Well, you're out of luck. They're not ready.
We haven't implemented them yet. Okay, let's sell some stuff. Really wish they had a quick sell for loot. Let's just go get ourselves some fine cuisines. There we go.
Much appreciated.
So let's get the last few. Oh yeah, no, the Chocobo, you can never go wrong with the Chocobo theme. Except 10-2's Chocobo theme was complete garbage. I love 10-2, but nothing excuses the Chocobo theme. It was not fun.
Alright, here we go.
Indeed.
Prompto, Gladio, on it.
Be right there.
I think wolves. Oh, yep. Wolves. Be nice if they just go away.
Easy as they come.
I'm
Let's clean
tired
them
of
up
fighting
quick.
now.
So much for tracking the scent.
And let's... the feeding site. Oh, and there's a Chocobo. Too bad I didn't trigger the quest for me to find him.
Bet I know who did this.
Focus.
And more wolves.
They won't know what hit them.
My hero.
Yeah, I'm honestly getting sick of the random encounters now. Because they're it's not just that they're really annoying enemies to fight. And then they also give shit experience too. Like there is no reason to ever really care. Oh, I tired him out. He does have, I would say he has awful sprinting, but he does have pretty decent stamina though. He runs farther than I possibly could, but that's not saying much. Okay, yep, more wolves.
Easy as they come.
Let's hurry back to those caravans and then take a rest, and then we'll go fight the behemoth.
Don't do anything I would.
Same to you.
Yeah, if there's one thing I wish that they did, was not have the enemy indicator thing just be a bar that fills to the top, but have it like actually like point at where the enemies are. And like have it like move around the screen, so you'd be like, oh hey, that's where the enemies are, instead of, oh, they're getting closer. Just because it's like, or at least give me a mini map or something in the middle of the fight.
Sometimes I wonder if we'll ever sit inside that beautiful car again.
Sitting most of the day was pretty nice.
Napping was even better.
Okay, and let's mark the chocobo post so I don't get lost. I do like their incidental dialogue, especially when it's entirely, I wish we were driving.
Stay sharp.
Because it's literally just like, it's the kind of stuff you imagine a person of royalty and his snotty friend would complain about all the time. Just because I'm tired of these wolves, let's just fight some.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Gotcha! We got him on the ropes now.
Ready to fall. I can feel it.
Must say, I'm amazed.
What can I say?
Onward.
So hopefully we can get to the caravans without incident.
Thought we'd never get here.
No mistake in the smell of chocobos. It's bedtime.
Sounds good.
Still love that that you can use tents, but you can also just go inside a fucking camper. I also love the completely arbitrary. By the way, since you're in a camper, you can't do your food buffs. Like, it's just so. It feels like a weird way to make the two separate. But what do I know? Oh god, that'll be the DLC. You go to a camper and you have a trailer hitch on the back of your car, and then you just do that, and all your problems are solved.
Good morning.
Morning.
Also, I'm just gonna assume these guys have just been staring at the chocobos for like the past hour or so, waiting for Noct to get up. I do hope that if they do another demo, that they have the chocobos be available after you beat the behemoth. just because I want something faster to move around than Noctis's feet.
Hi, it's us again. We couldn't stay away another day. You have any birds in need of a bite?
Sure do. They've all been waiting for you to come out again.
Thanks for keeping them hungry for us.
Hi, it's us again. We couldn't stay away another day. You have any birds in need of a bite?
Sure do. They've all been waiting for you to come out again.
Thanks for keeping them hungry for us.
Like, I know that it's still, like, kind of awful, hey, hysterical lady writing.
Be right there.
But I still love the lady who's just way too obsessed with chocobos. It's nice to run into an interesting NPC. Because, like, there's a lot of normal people walking around, and that really does help. Like, when you go to the actual civilized areas, make them feel like there's actually stuff happening, but it's not being able to talk to them or listen to them feels kind of, it makes it feel artificial. So it's nice to run into the lady.
Looky.
Well, we have its heading, at least.
Guess
Also,
we
I love
followed
that the
trail.
entire time there's been a sign for there's a behemoth here. And we just took the extra annoying way to find it. Oh no, we already made camp. We're good.
Easy as they come.
Let's clean them up quick.
Also, I just noticed that because of the whole enemies are just going to kind of jump you all the time because you can't notice them. Like, the entire thing about the whole cross-combo stuff requires you to have your allies talk to you randomly before battle. So if you just get jumped out of nowhere, like, and you have no control over that, you can't start that stuff. So hopefully they have a thing where you can manually trigger it or something. Oh, and what the hell is... He had it lined up on a wall. So at least the cross combo was triggering it, but that had to be the most hilariously useless thing I've ever seen.
Yep.
Item, potion, Bronco. Because I would like you to not die.
Stay strong, Noct.
Who you want?
Going for it.
That's that. I'll say I'm amazed.
What can I say?
Hands down.
No use hanging around here.
Whew.
Okay, now I'm kind of lost. Oh, there we go. Ugh. I also really like this set piece. Oh, what's up? You know, I'm honestly gonna have to disagree with you there. Like, I think the hands are alright. Like, The models are alright. The hands, they're kind of... I think I've seen better. Like, I can't tell you how, but I feel like I've seen better hands on characters. Like, I'll say probably like Ignis and Gladio. Ignis and Gladio, because they have hand accessories, I think it kind of stands out better. But, like, Noctis, his stuff doesn't really... His hands feel looking weird. It feels weird. I mean, I'm not going to talk about the hands anymore, because it feels like I know what I'm talking about, but I also feel like I'm completely lost at the same time.
Here we go.
Okay, why is it not letting me come through? Okay, he had to do his little...
Yeah.
He had to do his way forward, and instead of just locking me in place, it had Nox just move forward. Also, it feels weird that they don't have this voice. Like, at first it felt like they were just kind of whispering. But now it feels like they just kind of... Like, okay, we've had enough talking, let's just get that part now. I really should stop trying to use Dragon and Jump. It has not worked out for me as the slightest thus far. Also, I really wish that the enemies in this forest wasn't entirely the wolves that I have been pretty clear I hate. Oh. There we go. Let's just rail on this wolf. Oh, we had most of the party going on there. That's actually really cool. Dragon Jump is real, it is strong, and it is my friend. It is much like a friend that owes me money, though, that it chooses to notice when I'm asking for help. Yeah, like, here's the thing, like, you can deal with fast enemies. Like, you can deal with, like, a few groups of them. Well, a few of them, but, like, the wolves never show up in a few. They show up as, like, 80 wolves. Like, every wolf in the Tri-County area just rolled up, and it's just wreaking havoc. And, like, they just continually spawn them, and it's just... Like, I'm tired of fighting them. Like, I'm just fighting just to get this done. Like, I don't care, they gave me some new wolves. But it's just the same thing that has a damage to find.
Say your prayers. Gotcha.
like, I can understand it's a demo, but it feels more like they were doing some debug testing on the wolves and like just spawn all the wolves. Let's see how we handle all these wolves.
Going for it!
Alan, I'll have you know that neither of those things are mutually exclusive.
Ignis! Right there!
Anyway, that reminds me. Speaking of anime protagonists, which is kind of weird, but the new Dragon Quest Heroes game that's going to be coming out, I'm probably gonna like straight up day one stream that, and hopefully since my laptop, I would be able to get my laptop, I might do it on Hitbox instead of on the Twitch thing, just because I like Hitbox more. I'm just gonna be honest. But if there's one thing I'm gonna be honest about, it's just Dragon Quest Heroes. Like, the biggest thing of praise I find about it is that everyone says that if someone hadn't told them that it was made by Omega Force, they would never know that was a Musou game. And I'm just really sad that it seems like that game is being sent out to die. And in all likelihood, not that many people are gonna buy it because it's Dragon Quest, and it also has the Musou name. So it's just, it feels like it's not gonna get its fair shake, despite it seeming to be like just a genuinely good game. And yeah, I'm not even like a Dragon Quest fan, but it just seems disappointing to me that everyone's just gonna see, oh, it's just a Warriors that's a Dragon Quest game, and then just skip it. Because like Square Enix, they have that thing where they just kind of assume things, and they just go like, oh hey, we thought the consumers wanted this, but they didn't want this, so they don't want the whole series. And it's just like, I'm not even really that interested in like Dragon Quest as a whole. I just kind of like the aesthetic of it. But the idea that that's in all likelihood this bombing is gonna mean that there's gonna be none of that coming over here is just kind of sad. Like, gamers are kind of awful, so I'm not surprised that it's not gonna. Like, if it does 100,000, like realistically, I have to imagine that they have to expect it to be gonna be doing like maybe the low 6 digits as a whole, and like they'll probably consider that a success because like in Japan it's already made its $1 million. Like it's straight up made $1 million. It moved consoles in Japan. Like, they know Japan loves it. So, yeah. And knowing that they're making a sequel too, that looks like it's gonna be like really good. Like, it'll have 4-player co-op and have an all-new story stuff. Like, knowing like that's probably not gonna come over here now, just honestly makes me kind of sad. Unless Koei Tecmo decides to localize it. Because they just love bringing over everything. Like, even if they can't dub it, they'll just do a quick translation, then bring it out here. Like, that's the only way, like, unless Square Enix has low expectations, like they kind of should, that they'll probably just say, screw it, they don't want it. And I am hiding, why is it coming back over here? But yeah, Dragon Quest Heroes feels like it's a very Japanese sensibility game. Like like I'm probably not gonna be ashamed to own it, but I really shouldn't be upset because like I'm a consumer and all that, so who gives a damn? Oh yeah, no, this is just blowing MGS out of the water right now. Like hiding behind rocks and hoping that a nebulous bar doesn't fill because you stepped wrong. It's great. I'm just wondering when this will advance to the next portion of this. Because I am losing my mind. Like, I don't care if, like, this mission finishes or not. I'm just gonna cut the stream at 1.5 hours because, like, I like this demo. It's really feeling like a demo at this point. Like, I got the vertical slice, and now it's kind of wearing out its welcome in spots. Okay, you know what would help if they gave me, like, an indicator of where it was? Okay, I'm guessing because it's zooming in, he just did something. Oh, thank God. I was honestly worried for a second that they were having him go in circles depending on my area instead of advancing forward. And I would have just turned off this stream right now and just started swearing on Skype to you guys. But hey, at least we're gonna be coming up to the cool set piece coming up soon, and then we'll be halfway done with the demo. And I just love that Gladio apparently and the rest of the crew just teleported here. And magically the fog disperses.
This way.
Let me use this turquoise text to tell you how this plan works instead of speaking to you.
Prompto.
Yeah? Yes, sir.
I wonder what their plan was if there wasn't a gas tank here.
Gladio.
Huh.
Gotcha.
Like, realistically, they entered here with let's play it by ear. And that seems like that's a really dumb thing. Oh yeah, definitely.
Highness.
I would punch the shit out of a behemoth if I had to. Like, well, shit, guys. Everything has gone wrong. We're in a dead end. Let's just lay into it. Maybe it'll feel pity and just fall over and let us have its tusk.
Yeah, by all means.
Yeah, like in the next in the next patch, we'll go Super Saiyan 3.
No time to dilly-dally.
Come and get me.
Oh, warp.
It's time. Again! Up two!
Going for it! Yeah!
I still love that in the middle of the cutscene, the damage indicator pops up.
Yeah!
Oh yeah! Woo! We got some real chemistry here.
That's what I call teamwork.
Impeccable.
Also, I still love Ignis's little "I'm here too, guys" fist.
Your Highness!
Also, I love that now they're like, oh shit, our made-up plan isn't working either. Just run.
Locked! Oh! Get ready for the big one! No way we're taking that thing on. Never miss.
Guys, I think our fake plan wasn't thought out as well as our any other option. Also, I'm pretty sure I am laying waste to parts that are not supposed to be laid waste to. Okay, let's just get to the part of the fight where they tell me to run away. Okay. You'd think we'd get to this point and realize, yeah, we're out of our league. Let's do some focus. Like, I'm just gonna preemptively run and see if it triggers.
Don't we have somewhere better to be?
Yep.
We're in over our heads! Knocked! Get
God, I love Prompto. Oh. I got caught in a corner. Oh yeah, hopefully I can have time to activate a potion. Yep, and let's just run. Oh, and yep, that frame rate drop is still there.
Isn't accounted for.
Okay, I think I'll call this stream for today, just because I started liking the game, and now I've hit the point where I'm just like, you know, I need a break in order to like it again.
Let's roll.
Oh, and now I get the quest to meet the Chocobo. And I'm not even gonna bother because it's just annoying to trigger. Okay. And just set it so I... Oh, I turned it off. Oops. Quest locations. And I get this weird feeling I'm gonna run into wolves right
Knocked.
before this.
What do you say we check this out?
What? Nice.
Oh, no wolves. Okay. We ended... I love that any of the actual decent sounding lines like are not voiced. Like it's just all incidental and pithy one-liners.
I need to kick back a sec.
But yeah, hit camp. and then I'll have all those buffs, and then
Sounds
end
good.
up doing the Goblin Cave and all that stuff next time. I think I'll stream this probably next week again, just because I'll probably like the game again. Alright then.
It's time. Onward.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it now. I'll see you guys, like, on stream. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Next Tuesday or Wednesday. Just because that's my days off, and I honestly like streaming since it's really nice stress relief. Just not when the game is annoying me. Alright. Check you guys later.